Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're all having a good morning, evening, night, whenever you're watching this video. And depending on which video I put out first, this will be the first or second video to come out on this how to build series. Now, just to give you guys a recap, if you don't know what this is basically a series where I go over a specific character and I just explain what's most optimal and how to build the character. But at the end of the day, it's all about how you want to build the character, right? This is just me giving my advice on said character. But again, whichever you guys vote on to come out first will be the video that comes out first. So it could be the one or it could be Ludo. We'll see what happens. But yeah, before we get into the One Escanor and how to build him, be sure to leave a like. We're gonna go for 100 likes in this video. Also be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Help me reach 4,000 subscribers. That would be great. And as always, a huge shout out to the members of the channel. But I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's just go ahead and get straight into building the One Escanor. Now, the One Escanor, I was going to do this when he initially dropped. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a few more videos. And then I just got sidetracked and I didn't do it. But now I'm doing it. So I let you guys decide. So we'll see what happens. But the One Escanor, building him is actually not clear cut. It depends on your personal preference. The One Escanor is a behemoth of a unit. I'm gonna say that right now. He's a behemoth of a unit. He's absolutely insane because his damage is bonkers, right? So his first card right here, they call it Flood on global. I'm not calling it Flood. I'm gonna call it Influx. I like Influx a lot better than Flood, right? So his first skill does influx damage, and this is insane. This does crazy numbers when you first start off the turn. You can literally, if you crit, one shot any unit in the game, and I mean any unit in the game, depending on how you build them, right? But even then, it's you're still gonna get them close to death, if not dead. So yeah, this first skill, very, very powerful, right? Very, very powerful. I would even say it's damn near the strongest skill in the game. Yeah, the strongest attack skill in the game, I should say, right? But his second skill, this is just a pure damage card. It's what Green Daddy Eddie has, it's what Ludo has, it's what Green Captain Meliodas has, right? So at 3-star, it's 600% of damage. It's just, again, strictly damage. You use this card, let's say you take heavy hits with Escanor, you basically use this card to lifesteal, because his lifesteal, again, 18%, you're gonna heal up a lot, right? So you use this basically just to heal up and then attack with this card, because again, this is based on how much remaining HP you have in your HP gauge. So if you don't have a lot of HP, it's not gonna do crazy numbers, but if you have a good amount of HP, it's still gonna hit very, very hard, right? So again, he's a behemoth of a unit, and then also his ultimate is insane. His ultimate is actually insane. I have him 2 out of 6, but again, his ultimate is insane because it does death damage, and this basically does another hit after the initial one. So you hit him one time for 792%, again at level 2, and then it'll do 30% of the final damage as additional damage, right? So 30% of this number, it'll deal right after the strike, and that can literally take out Goddess Elizabeth Revive. It can take out another unit if you will use your ultimate on a unit that already is at low health. Unfortunately, the second hit is random, so it's RNG based on what unit it hits, but it's still a very, very dangerous ultimate, right? So that's why he's insane. Not to mention his unique. Oh my god. So at max you get 18%, and at the end of the 3 stacks, because you can only stack it 3 times, you get debuff immunity, which is very, very good. So yeah, that's the One Escanor skill set. Let's go into his equipment and how to build him. Now, again, like I said in the beginning of the video, building him actually isn't as clear cut as you might think. So you can see right here, I have it with an attack and defense set. Now this is just the set I gave to my Escanor. This is literally just the set that I gave to my Escanor, like the green one, when he first dropped. And I just, you know, gave it to the One Escanor. Now, you can build him with attack and crit damage. Actually, I think attack and crit damage might be his most optimal build. I'm going to be honest with you. Attacking crit might be his most optimal build simply because his crit damage is very, very high. And then he also gets 18% from his passive when it's max stacked. It's very, very high. And then you take into the fact his Merlin association link gives him a crit chance, I believe, of 17%, right? So when you link him with Merlin, he gets an additional 17%, or it's 19, my apologies, 19.2% to his crit chance on top of his already 70%. Yeah, keep that in mind. And then his stats also increase every turn. So yeah, he's dangerous, right? So again, I do actually believe attack and crit damage might be his most optimal set. However, another optimal set can actually be HP and crit damage. Now, HP and crit damage, you are missing out on a good amount of attack, right? But you do get more CC because HP gives you the most amount of CC in this game. So you will be getting a lot more CC and HP, right? However, having like more max HP does not affect his influx card or flood card, whatever you want to call it, right? His first skill is not dependent on the maximum amount of HP you have. It's just dependent on the remaining HP. So if your HP is at max, you're going to do the most damage out of his, you know, influx card. But if it's like at half, you're only going to get half of that. So keep that in mind as well. However, attack and defense actually isn't bad either, right? I'm not saying it's the most optimal, but attack and defense, he's still putting up really, really good numbers when you give him support. Like when I put him with Ludo, he's still doing like almost 200k on a, like, no, he is doing more than 200k on a crit, depending on type advantage, etc., etc. But yeah, he's still doing damage to one-shot units. Attack and crit damage just basically pretty much guarantees you kill them. But you know, attack and defense doesn't. Attack and defense primarily is just like to get more CC, because with attack and crit damage, you're not going to get as much CC as you would with attack and defense. Now, my CC is 51k. Keep in mind, I only have him at 2 out of 6. So when you 6/6 a unit, I believe you get 2,000 more CC. So if I get him 6 out of 6, he could actually be at like 50, like, I want to say high 52k, right? He could probably get to 53k if I max out his cosmetics, etc., etc. So with his cosmetics, I have all of them, by the way. It's a crazy amount of money you need to spend to actually get the cosmetics, but I do have all of them. UR gear or UR equipment, I have 2 of them max. I am working on them. His weapons, I have 4 of them max. I am working on this one. And then for his HP headsets, I do need this UR set to be upgraded. Now, keep in mind, this is with 3 of his headpieces maxed, 4 of his weapons maxed, and then 2 of his defense, I keep saying weapons, 2 of his defense cosmetics, right, maxed, and he's at 51k. That is a lot of investing into his cosmetics. So, again, it's how you want to build the character, but attack and defense really hasn't failed me yet. And he still has a really high CC because he's a festival unit. So naturally his CC is going to be high no matter what. And keep in mind, his skills do damage because of the high amount of, you know, percentage, the extra effect on his first skill. This being a pure attack skill, right? His ultimate is just crazy. So yeah, he's still going to do really, really good damage because of his passive, his skills, etc., etc. So let's just go ahead and let's do a preview, even though you already know how he works, because the entire week that he was out was just flooded with the One Escanor videos. So you guys pretty much already know his damage output and how good he is. But for those who don't, yeah, he's just really insane. Like, it's just crazy. So 172k without crit, that's enough to take out any unit in the, like, not any unit, but most units will be dead or low HP. And that was with 1 stack to his passive, by the way. No support. So yeah, the One Escanor 7k. So the One Escanor basically is Blue Zeldris, but if Blue Zeldris were on steroids, right? That's basically the One Escanor and how he works. So yeah, he's good. I don't know what else to say. He's very good. If you have him, you already know that though, right? You already know how good he is. But if you build him with HP and crit damage, that's not bad, but you are gonna miss out on like the attack stat boost. And it's not, I don't even know if that'll hurt you, to be honest. A lot of people said that HP and crit damage still work. So if you build him with HP and crit damage, you know, good on you. You'll still have more high CC. You know, you'll have more high CC or whatever. And then if you build him with attack and crit damage, you'll have more just attack potency overall, right? But for me, I think I'm gonna stick with the attack and defense set. Actually, like, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh no, you have to build it with, you know, attack and crit damage. But I mean, I like attack and defense. I mean, I don't really necessarily think he needs attack and crit damage like as much as people might think. If you're new to the game, you know, maybe you want to build him with attack and crit damage. But like, if you already have investments in, you know, attack and defense for a green Escanor, why not just use that one? You know what I mean? I mean, eventually I'll probably, you know, because I do have 2 crit damage pieces for him actually. So maybe I'll do a video and just, you know, compare the two. But I mean, I like attack and defense. I don't know. Me personally, I just like attack and defense. But that's going to be it for the video. There was pretty much nothing new about the One Escanor to show in this video. Just the fact that, you know, building him is actually not as clear cut. Any way works with attack and defense, HP and crit damage, attack and crit damage. Any way really, to be honest, works for this unit, because he's just a DPS dealer. That's it. He's just DPS. But yeah, guys, as always, thank you for supporting the channel, and I will see you all next time.